Welcome to this week's Jackson County Board of Commissioners meeting. This meeting is held in the Jackson County Courthouse Auditorium at 10 South Oakdale in Medford. This meeting is held every Wednesday morning at 9:30, as long as a quorum of 2 commissioners is available to conduct the business of Jackson County. Your Jackson County Commissioners broadcast this meeting over Rogue Valley Television, and it's available for streaming and review at jacksoncountyor.gov. Under the Government tab, under Recorded Meetings, click on RVTV Live Streaming. The types of business that occur at this meeting include public hearings, official voting on actions by the Board of Commissioners, presentations by departments of the county, and recognition of service that makes our county great. Agendas of the meetings are posted on the Commissioners' Bulletin Board and released on the county's website and through local media in the time required for public notice. Many of the conclusions on the business presented to the Board of Commissioners have been discussed in detail and prepared by the administrative office and staff prior to consideration at this meeting and the official vote. These prior discussions also have been properly noticed and the work done in a transparent manner. We encourage you to come and experience the process by attending any of these meetings or watch online at jacksoncountyor.gov. And now, your Jackson County Commissioners, Rick Dyer, Colleen Roberts, and Randy Sparacino, working for you.
Well, good morning. It's 9:30 and it's December 31st, New Year's Eve. And I'll call to order the Board of Commissioners regular meeting. We're in the Courthouse Auditorium and also on Zoom. And we'll begin the meeting with the Pledge of Allegiance. If you stand and join us. And our first agenda item is a request for and discussion of non-agenda items. It's a 5-minute limit pursuant to the codified ordinances of Jackson County, Section 213.06. Members of the public may address any item not on the agenda. However, pursuant to ORS 192.640, the Board of Commissioners is prohibited from discussing a principal subject that is not on the agenda. Therefore, the Board of Commissioners will listen to your concerns and may consider the matter you raise by asking staff to follow up on any questions or by placing the matter on an agenda for discussion at a future meeting. And we do have a sign-up sheet in the auditorium, and we'll start with that. And first person signed up is Andrew Kemp. If you come to the podium and give your name and address for the record, please.
Hi, thank you. My name's Andrew Kemp, and it's 1698 Lampman Road, Gold Hill, Oregon, 97525.
Go ahead.
Okay. It's concerning a survey that was conducted yesterday on the road concerning the Lampman Bridge project. And the survey gives my piece of land 13 more feet than was originally surveyed by, I guess, the roads department. But the surveyor is right here that did this survey yesterday for the county, and I just want the survey to be correct. That's why I'm here.
Okay. Is that all you have to say?
Well,
We
yeah.
can't interact with you at this point.
Yeah.
It's your time.
Yeah, I'll leave the rest to Scott, but basically I just want 13 feet that the latest survey gives. Okay.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
And the next person signed up is Scott Fine. If you want to come up and introduce yourself as well.
Morning, I'm Scott Fine, Jackson County Surveyor. Happy New Year, everybody. So I met Mr. Kemp yesterday when I was out doing monument recovery related to, obviously, Lampman Road legalization. As you know, I had voiced some concerns to administration, the road department, that I felt that the road department's contracted surveyor had missed some monuments and frankly made an error in surveying the road, and had written a report to the county stating that they could not locate the road record and that we did not have a valid road record and that we did not have physical road improvements inside of that valid road record. So I reached out to the surveyor a week before the legalization and said, hey, I think we need to meet. Happy to meet you in the field. But there's 1910 monuments that correspond directly to the 1912 road petition, which is the legal county road record. Those monuments were tied to the northwest corner of section 21. The surveyor didn't look for them. County has, obligation to perpetuate monuments and also verify, surveys before we file them. That's the county surveyor's job. So I went out yesterday and I recovered the section corner 56.5 feet away. I recovered a 1910 half-inch iron pipe, and then we went down the road 1,100 feet and we recovered another half-inch iron pipe from the 1910 survey. And so while we were there, we also did some topographic surveying of just, the as-built features on the side. Mr. Kemp came out while we were working. He asked, what are we doing? And I said, in context of survey records and monuments, there were some things that were missed. And he said, how does this affect me? And I said, well, mathematically, relative to the legalization that was prepared by not honoring the monuments and the official road record, the legal description that was prepared by the county's contracted surveyor shifts the north right-of-way line 13.5 feet north. It's a triangle from 0 to 13.5 feet north. And so what I would ask of the board at this point, with all due respect, is that we look at amending the order of the legalization, and that you guys potentially utilize the discretion you have to modify the right-of-way boundaries relative to the physical improvements, or we just honor the official 1912 road record and live within our boundaries of the county's official road record. This is a tough situation. It's just really unfortunate, and from having gone out there, I feel for Mr. Kemp. He's got a well there, he's got a carport, a holding tank, a retaining wall, and when I listened to Steve Lambert give his presentation about do we need it to design the bridge, they said no, we're designing around it. So why are we not designing a right-of-way to not put Mr. Kemp's well, his wall, and his carport in a county road? And actually, I've let Steve Lambert and James Philp know that if we honor the 1912 record, which we should, in addition to the 1939 and 1927 deeds that are east and west of the area we legalized, we actually have more right-of-way to work with than if we legalize the road, which is a benefit to the county in terms of making the public improvements, because the bridge does need to be replaced and it's super tight in there. That's all I'm asking, is we just go back and we look at the facts, we look at the record and the evidence, and that's why I spoke up about this before legalization, because I knew the monuments got missed and the record got ignored. And be happy to sit down with the map and go over in detail with this, because you guys have a hard decision between balancing public interest to property and not inadvertently affecting somebody on the sidelines. And it just comes down to us surveyors are all human, and the contracted surveyor made a mistake, and we just need to fix it. So that's all I have to say. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. So anybody else would like to testify? Come on up.
Good morning, Commissioners. Logan Vaughn. Wanted to let you guys know that this works. If you come here and speak, I don't know if we can see from the cameras, but our Sheriff, Nathan Sickler, is actually standing in the background. And we were finally able to just talk a little bit, man to man. Good for you. Good on you, Nathan. It's unfortunate that it took this long to be able just to speak with him. Looks like he's going to hopefully help me get inside of the jail and get some effective ministry in there. He didn't make any promises, but We know he has integrity, right? Even though he's still letting that pedophile from the talent wall library walk the streets. It is what it is. We do need some men with some testicular fortitude in this valley that wear a badge to stand up and do the right thing. And anyway, I wanted to let the good news know that hopefully this is now going to happen. And so praise God. If it doesn't happen, we know why it didn't happen. I mean, I found out earlier this week that he's allowing people with just a month clean, and God bless them, 30 days, good for you, to go in there and do ministry inside of the jail. But I can't go in there. A man who's been walking, you know what, I'll be honest. I've known the Lord my whole life, but it took me till I was 39 years to really give it all. So I've only been steadily walking, seeking his face every day for 2 years. But you know what, once you do, you don't look back. Matthew 6:33, seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and then all things shall be added unto you. It's really that simple, folks. What I'm telling you is not some new secret, but I'm going to tell you, narrow is the way and few will enter. I encourage you all to repent. What's coming to this valley right now, woo-hoo-hoo, this is going to be so awesome. We have a young lady in the valley who got documents on all the nonprofits here in this valley. I don't know if you're aware what happened in Minnesota. What a great man Nick Shirley did in exposing some truth in Minnesota. It's right here too. And we're going to prove it. So I encourage you guys to follow Turning Point Southern Oregon on Facebook. We already have some documents up there going on about what's going on with the Maslow Project. Do you know that the lady, the CEO of the Maslow Project, do you know what her salary is? It's kind of like close to Danny Jordan's. Exorbitantly too much. I could do Danny Jordan's job for free. I could do your guys' job for free. I could do Nathan's job for free. And I would do a better job. The bottom line is, my son, Trace, come up here, Trace. Come up here. I'm too busy raising soldiers right now. Okay, that's my job, so I don't have the time. I could do your guys' job because you guys are just here a couple days a week or whatever. Nathan, I couldn't do the time right now. Otherwise, I'd love to help you out. Hey, my son, he's only 6 years old. He's going to tell you guys what love is, okay? I want you to listen real well. Tell him.
Love is patient and kind. It is not envy or boast. It is not arrogant or rude. It does not insist on its own way. It is not irritable or resentful. It does not rejoice wrongdoing, but rejoices with the truth.
Thank you, Trace. Go sit down, buddy. A 6-year-old knows. Now it's time for you guys to learn. God bless you.
Anybody else in the auditorium wish to speak can sure come forward. Or if anybody's online would like to speak, raise your Zoom hand and we'll bring you into the meeting.
Madam Chair, there's no one on Zoom with their hand raised.
Okay, anybody else in the auditorium? Nope. Well, we will move forward then. We have our consent calendar. We have minutes of meetings from the board.
Madam Chair, can I just address one issue here real quickly?
Sure.
I would just like to ask, Mr. Kemp, did you receive notice of the public hearing for this legalization?
2 weeks ago, the public hearing was posted, and I did receive notice. But at the time, when I talked to the surveyor and the representative from Rhodes, they said there was no real reason to go to the public hearing. It was basically a foregone conclusion that legalization would happen. And I've been working with them on an encroachment process, but after the latest survey was done yesterday, I think it needs to be revisited. That's all.
So you were aware of the public hearing, though?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. And Madam Chair, I do want to just remind the board, there is no matter pending before the board regarding this issue. This, just for the record, wasn't a public hearing. We did not ask the surveyor for a staff report. We did not ask the surveyor for a recommendation. And I do want to let you know that our roads department staff and our contracted surveyor have agreed to meet with the surveyor. The issue with working with the surveyor is sometimes it's a little bit difficult because I can't decide whether he really wants to work with people or he just wants to be right. And they had proposed meeting with the surveyor before you got to this recommendation, and I just want the board to know we're looking into the issue at this point, and that's the status.
Great, thank you for the update. With that, we're going to go and move on to the consent calendar of minutes of meetings of the Board of Commissioners work session, December 9th, 2025, the Board of Commissioners regular meeting for December 10th, 2025, and the Board of Commissioners staff meeting for December 11th, 2025.
Move approval of the consent calendar as read.
And I'll second.
Commissioner Sparacino?
Yes.
Commissioner Dyer?
Yes.
Commissioner Roberts?
Yes. We don't have any public hearings today. We have a couple items for discussion and deliberation. We have an order authorizing a development backbone contract with Pacific Corp doing business as Pacific Power. It's order number 274-25. Mr. Jordan.
Yeah, Madam Chair, members of the board, in this case, Jackson County owns real property at our Rogue Valley International Medford Airport. In conjunction with the construction of the new general aviation apron, the airport does need a commercial backbone electrical distribution system for 14 lots within that expanded apron. Pacific Corp doing business as Pacific Power requires that we do a perpetual development backbone contract to provide the electrical service. Term of the contract's upon execution and it's permanent. It's an expense for all construction costs associated with the improvements of $59,413, and I do recommend your approval.
All right. I'll move approval of order number 274-25.
Second.
Any discussion?
Commissioner Dyer?
Yes.
Commissioner Sparacino?
Yes.
Commissioner Roberts?
Yes, thank you. And the next item is an order authorizing an intergovernmental agreement number 7061 between the state of Oregon by and through its Department of Corrections and Jackson County. It's order number 275-25. Mr. Jordan.
Thank you, Madam Chair, members of the board. As you said, the state of Oregon, by and through its Department of Corrections, in this case, is going to provide funds to assist with the Family Sentencing Alternative Program. This is for qualified adults who are on supervision with primary custody of a minor child. The program will divert the qualified adult on supervision from prison to probation, and the intent here is to reduce the state's prison population while promoting family reunification, preventing children from having to enter the foster care system, and still holding adults on supervision accountable. Qualifying adults on supervision will receive targeted services. This includes case management, substance abuse groups, cognitive building groups, mentoring, and also parenting groups. Term of the agreement is July 1st, 2025 through June 30th of 2027. It does require ratification to become effective July 1st of 2025. It is a revenue of $298,062, and I do recommend your approval.
Move approval of order number 275-25.
And I'll second.
Any discussion on this one?
We discussed this thoroughly yesterday in our work session, and I'm comfortable with supporting it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did discuss some sidewalls and protections, and I believe we're satisfied with it as well.
Go ahead and take a vote.
Commissioner Sparacino?
Yes.
Commissioner Dyer?
Yes.
Commissioner Roberts?
Yes. And as Commissioner Sparacino said, we went through our agenda yesterday, and because that third item has been addressed, we already have a contract, and we are pulling it from the agenda today. And with that, we'll just say we'll see you in 2026, and our meeting today is adjourned.
Happy New Year.
Yes, Happy New Year.
We hope that you've enjoyed this week's Jackson County Board of Commissioners meeting. If you have any questions on any part of the show, please feel free to contact your Jackson County Commissioners or staff. You can find their contact information at jacksoncountyor.gov. To review the content of this or any other meeting, under the Government tab, under Recorded Meetings, click on RVTV Live Streaming.